If you're not using After Effects, you might be capping your entire editing career. You probably heard someone saying that you definitely don't need After Effects and Premiere is the only thing that you need in order to reach big financial numbers in video editing. And that's not entirely false, but let me show you why the top 1% of editors think differently. And trust me, this could be the sole reason why you cannot scale above 3K a month. So back in the day, even before I started content editing, I was a filmmaker and I used to use After Effects for everything. I was big in music videos. I loved doing music videos and I used After Effects for pretty much every effect that I used to do in music videos. It was so satisfying just to see an effect going on, something that I couldn't do in only Premiere. So when I started content editing, I stuck with that as well. The market told me that I only need Premiere in order to succeed. So I did that and I scaled to 5K a month only using Premiere. For some of y'all watching this video, that's probably amazing, but let me tell you, I was miserable. I was working literally 24/7. Most of the times I couldn't sleep. It was not sustainable at all. The content I was editing was more on the quantity side and not really on the quality side because my work wasn't good enough in order to proceed to the next level. And then I started thinking to myself, how can I improve this? How can I improve my workflow to not work every single hour of the day? And I started thinking, why not use After Effects? I have some past experience from the filmmaking days. Why not use it? But there's always that little bug in my head. The market just tells you to use Premiere. There is no point of you relearning After Effects in order to do content editing. There is no point. But one thing about myself is that I hate following rules. So I completely discarded that bug in my head and I started using After Effects. And especially, I started using a plugin called Element 3D that I used to use back in the days when I used to do introductions for YouTubers. You probably don't even know what that is. Back in 2014, I was probably 12 years old and I was doing introductions for YouTubers and we used to use Element 3D for that. So I realized, why not I just combine both? So in that time, I was editing Minecraft mostly. So I started thinking, what if I start putting Element 3D into Minecraft? That was the thing that we used to do back in the day. Why not bring it into the present? And yes, if you don't know me, I was the one that started with the 3D animations in Minecraft. And you can check my Twitter in order to prove that. I started using 3D blocks and 3D items in Element with my Minecraft previews and my Twitter just blew off. I got viral because of my style and every single client wanted a piece of this. And because I started using After Effects for the 3D blocks and the 3D items, I also started to use other tools that After Effects provides that would speed up so much my workflow in Premiere. Simple things as tracking, text animations, even expressions. Because let's be honest between each other, Premiere Graph Editor is not it. So I started combining Premiere and After Effects and I realized I'm so much faster. I can freely say that I 10x'd my editing speed just by using the tools that After Effects provides that Premiere doesn't. So can you do everything in Premiere? Maybe. Is it so much easier in After Effects? 1000%. And keep in mind, it's not entirely true. Like Premiere, you cannot do anything in Premiere. That's not the purpose of the program. But it is the purpose of After Effects, is to you to do any type of effect that is inside one program. And let me tell you, I love to say that when you unlock After Effects, when you start exploring After Effects, it's like you unlock a DLC in some game. It's like you have the extension of some kind of open world game, that you have a bunch of new possibilities that you can do within the same game. And that game is video editing. It's like you grab your work that it can look good, but when you put it into After Effects, it just transforms completely. It's not about the gimmicks, keep in mind. The basic S-Motion graphics such as design, composition, everything you can do inside Premiere. But this is the thing why you should use After Effects. When you use all of these concepts inside After Effects, your work looks premium. You can achieve results that you couldn't never reach in Premiere. Can you do some cool stuff in Premiere? 100%. Can you do it better in After Effects? 1000%. Let's just take this ball for example. You can clearly see that this ball is cool. It's good enough to be on a video. Keyword, good enough. Let's now apply After Effects into this scene. And look how much more majestic this scene looks now. Look how much more attractive the scene is. Look how much premium it looks. And this is why After Effects can literally bring you into your next financial goal, because all of your animations will feel more premium, will feel more well done, and clients seek that. You can do the craziest animation ever. If it doesn't look premium, no client wants that. But with After Effects, you can just apply the premium look. You can grab anything good and refine it and make it look premium. And that's what high-ticket clients look for. And again, you can make amazing videos without After Effects, but it won't be seen as the top tier editor. Look at my student Arturo, for example. This was his work before he started using After Effects. And this is his work nowadays. Look at the difference it makes just to use After Effects. Comparing both sides, Arturo's work now just feels so premium, just feels so unique. And especially, he now gets paid what he deserves. And do you remember the analogy that I just made about the whole new game DLC? This also works for your own style. It's so much easier to create your own style when you have a deck full of creative choices and creative tools that you can use and make it your own. And this is another reason why you would get paid more if you use After Effects, because you would create a style that it's your own. You will not be another fish in a market. Limited creativity will not be an issue no more, because now you have a full deck of things and tools to explore in order to answer your creativity. To clarify, yes, you can do everything in Premiere. In After Effects, it's just faster, looks better, and it's way easier. Let me show you this example. If you just want to do a hero shot with a depth scene, 100% you can do it in Premiere. You need to stack nastas and nastas, animate everything, adjust timings, adjust effects, adjust nests. In After Effects, you activate 3D camera, you place all the items, you do a simple zoom in, and it's done. So right now, if you cannot go past 3K, you now know the reason why. Your work is limited and easy to replicate, which means that you're just another fish in the market, meaning that you're easily replaceable. You probably rely on presets, and that's literally destroying your career. If you just go to After Effects without any presets and just try out new things, try to be creative, you will not be just another one. You'll be this little piece of gold in this endless sea of editors. And I'm not saying this just because. This actually happened to me. I couldn't go past 5K because my work was replaceable. And it hurts my ego to say this, but it's the truth. Everything that I was doing, anyone could have replicated. And I was only making money because I was doing quantity work and not quality work. When I stopped for a little bit, took a step back, I took 3 steps forward when I started introducing creative inputs inside my work. My work became unique. My work and my style became something that clients wanted for their videos. It was unique, it was creative, and especially it was new. And you can see even nowadays, people still use 3D items in Minecraft, for example. And of course, when I stopped relying on presets, when I stopped being just another one, and when I started to be unique, when I started to be creative, and when I unlocked this deck of new possibilities, 2 months later, I got the big 10 that every editor seeks for, the 10K per month. And I've been doing that since then, and I don't remember one video that I did without using After Effects, even if it's just for simple tracking. I use After Effects in every single video that I do. But keep in mind, it was not just After Effects that took me to the 10K. Of course, there's other things around. I'm not saying that whenever you start using After Effects, you're gonna go instantly to 10K. I'm not saying that, but After Effects really helps you to get to that level because your work will now feel premium. And trust me, clients see that. Keep one thing in mind, and everyone that is seeing this video until this point, please never forget this. If you're trying to attract high-ticket clients, you need to improve your visuals. But visuals attract clients, but it's the rest of the skills that keeps them. And never forget that. You attract higher ticket clients when you unlock After Effects in your roster, but you can only keep them if you improve the rest of the skills. But I don't want you to just open After Effects and be overwhelmed with the amount of tools there is in After Effects. So let me show you the best way that you can start introducing After Effects into your editing routine. Every single day that you have a little bit of free time, open After Effects and literally start exploring. You don't need to do anything specific. Record yourself wandering around the room and try tracking. Tracking is one of those tools that are so valuable in the premium look. Try motion tracking, try camera tracking, and try to see which one of those tools are more fitting into a type of scene. But especially, have fun exploring. I want you to remember the first time that you opened an editing program. It was novelty, it felt nice, it felt fun because you were exploring a new thing. I want you to have the same feeling when you open After Effects. I don't want to make you feel like it's a chore. Actually have fun with it, just try anything. If you don't use After Effects, this will probably be novelty for you. So make sure that you actually have fun and enjoy it. So it doesn't feel like a chore, it doesn't feel like a bad thing that you're obligated to use, but actually feels like a tool that you can use and actually have fun using it. So if you want to be in the top 1% of editors, After Effects is an optional, is then luck. So if you're really interested in scaling your editing career, check the first link down below in the description. And if you want some more extra content, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. So make sure you give it a follow if you want to become a high tier editor. And that's it, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one.